You could say, oh, this person is always on time. Now, I can't say that about you.
We can't say that about you neither.
I can't say that about you.
You just started a couple months ago.
Exactly.
Where does the timeline go back to?
Zell is the only one that is consistently on time.
Wow.
I'm hard-headed.
One thing about me, I'm gonna wait till last minute.
Sometimes having lack of interest.
I vacuum a lot.
I used to lie for real, but now I tell baby lies. Like, oh my God, I did not see your message. Because we all have our
y'all be
seasons.
late.
I have my seasons of always being on time.
This is supposed to be the good side. Wait. Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome to Growing Painz Podcast, where we talk about business and the life of a young adult. It's your boy, Travion.
It's your girl, Liana.
Hey, y'all, it's Jada.
Jada with the waiter.
Yeah.
And we got our GP shirts on.
Big GP.
Ooh.
Shirts should be out.
Ooh, see y'all?
Coming soon.
She be saying she don't be pooting and burping.
I don't
Just
we
got
call her
caught in
in action
4K.
in 4K.
I don't.
Just got caught in 4K.
She be pooping behind the scenes, y'all.
I don't.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Every
No.
time.
Yeah, you literally did it yesterday. Sitting on the wall.
I was not.
And when the wall
Y'all about to
vibrated.
make me mad. The wall did not vibrate. I literally burped.
The wall rumbled. It said
I literally
burp. I was like, ooh, volcano.
I literally burped, bruh. They're freaking lying. Only because they want to poop and they want to burp and they want to shart all the time. And so, since they always do that, I started burping the past 2 days. I started doing little burp, 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 burp.
Burping and poop, burping and poop.
For the
and
last 24 hours, she has been going crazy with the burping and pooping.
I have not pooted.
Jada, it's been literally every couple minutes.
No, I've burped a lot, yes, but pooped?
You're a walking gassy system.
It's because of all these freaking snacks.
You're not demand. It's not a demand for you to eat
Yes,
the
it
snack.
is.
No, it's not.
We here for 20 hours. What am I supposed to do? Eat nothing?
Yes.
That's exactly why you be pooting.
Right.
I don't poop.
All them snaps.
I don't poop ever. That's unladylike. I don't poop ever. But them two,
I don't be pooting either.
they
I might be
poop and
burping.
burp all the
Well, I'm not
time.
gonna poop.
Trey lift up his leg. He do a little.
Exactly.
I'm not in the spirit of convincing, so I'm not convincing anybody.
All I know is y'all lying on my name.
We're just joking, y'all. Jada be burping, but me, I don't be pooting either. So
Yanni, please. You poop
It
every
just be
time you
Trey.
walk.
It's just be Trey that be pooting. Oh, Trey, he gonna let one go.
For sure.
That you being proud about.
Because why am I going to hold my gas? I don't got nothing to prove.
Because
Okay, speaking of burping and pooting, who got the best fast food in the world?
my fast food don't make me burp or poop.
Okay, but what's your go-to? Like,
Chipotle.
so your go-to is Chick-fil-A. Like, if you had a cheat meal where you eat healthy and you got one spot that you're like, okay, my cheat day, I'm going, my favorite spot is going to be Chick.
Well, you said fast food.
My cheat meal would not even be fast food.
Okay, so what would it
Yeah.
be?
My cheat meal would be sushi.
No, something you can't cook. It got to be like a chain.
I can't
You don't
cook
have to cook
sushi.
that.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I said. But fast food, that's hard. I really have to say Whataburger.
Whataburger?
Yeah. I mean,
What?
unless-
They did me so dirty.
Yeah,
no, we're
I'm
not about to
even
get on here and
tripping
talk
off
about
them no more.
Whataburger. Y'all already talked about them.
Well,
I'm
they
not
did me
tripping
dirty.
off of Whataburger no more. They be on different timing for real. I need to
And
get it together.
what else? But I also don't know, like, well, that's healthy. I was going to say Gusto. It's really good.
Gusto is cool.
But I don't know if that's fast food.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
That's fast
Chick-fil-A
food.
is
Something
the
that's quick.
Yeah.
Wingstop?
Yeah, I would say something like that. Yeah.
Love.
So y'all like Wingstop?
Wingstop.
Yeah, I would get Wingstop.
That's a good one. Wingstop for sure.
Wingstop, or because I go to Chick-fil-A often, so it's like probably wouldn't get that. I would probably get like Wingstop or some hibachi.
50 floor?
Hirachis. Hibachi.
For me,
whatever they say in that song.
Chipotle every time.
Chipotle is so nasty, bro.
Chipotle be buzzing. That's what you gotta get. You gotta get a bowl with a tortilla at the bottom. Okay? Y'all be missing out. I'm trying to put y'all on game right now. Chipotle with a tortilla at the bottom. Make sure they warm it up nice and warm. Okay? You get you some white rice. You get you some black beans and some fajitas with some sofritas. Yes, the black beans gonna top it off.
This is not a Chipotle ad.
And then sofritas, because we eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't care about that, get some chicken. And then you gotta put some corn. I've been getting on my extra corn game, Jada. Put me on.
There we go.
And then you gotta get some pico de gallo with a little bit of mild salsa. And then you gotta put some guac. Am I missing anything?
Yes, cut the whole part of that. Cut it out.
Wow.
Real quick. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Tap in.
Tap in, twin. Take a 5-second break and go subscribe.
Exactly. We got so much on our channel, y'all. We got vlogs, we got challenges, we got silent library, we got everything. So what are you doing? Go subscribe right now.
What are you doing?
Go
subscribe.
Stand on business. Go stand on business.
Stand on business, yeah.
Let's get back into the episode. I'm putting them on game, bro.
And they didn't hear none of it.
That's free game.
Go to Whataburger, y'all. If you don't have a Whataburger, go to Gusto.
Exactly. I don't even mess with Whataburger like that, but out of Chipotle or Whataburger, go to Whataburger for sure.
Whataburger.
They might mess up your order, but
not if you're in Texas.
And I don't want to do them like that because they really good.
They might mess up your order and take 5 hours to give you just fries.
In Texas is better. So here, that's just the experience because it's Atlanta.
Exactly. They ain't the originators.
Well,
okay.
Anyways.
So, what's the other? You know what I'm saying?
I say Chipotle is best out of all of these. I'm just saying.
Heck no.
Zell, what's your go-to? Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A be bussin'.
Now, have y'all tried the sandwich there? I only had it like 2 times, but it's the best thing I ever had.
What? A gusto?
No, Chick-fil-A. But you add bacon. It's like chicken, bacon, white cheese, lettuce, tomato. It's a sandwich or
chicken, bacon, fried.
It don't come with bacon. Yes, fried chicken, and then
chicken deluxe, the chicken sandwich.
Yeah. There you go. And you add bacon.
I never had that.
And then you cover the patty with the sweet and sour sauce.
Oh,
the Polynesian sauce.
Not sweet and sour. This is not Wendy's.
Polynesian go crazy.
You cover the patty with the Polynesian sauce. That hits. And then you get Chick-fil-A sauce for your fries.
Or honey roasted barbecue.
What?
For what?
For your sandwich.
The best sauce at Chick-fil-A is the
honey
sriracha.
Roasted barbecue and
it's
Polynesian.
It's the sriracha.
Exactly. Honey roasted
barbecue is not even a regular flavor.
Exactly.
But
I'm
it's
like, what
there,
is
right?
that?
It's for salad.
Nope. That little strip is for salad. Come on now.
That's not the typical. It's not in the typical packet.
Exactly, because it's different. It stands out.
It's for salad.
It's meant to stand out.
It's for salad.
It's meant to be the light in darkness.
You ugly, bro.
Sriracha and the Polynesian is the best sauce.
Polynesian and honey roasted
Chick-fil-A
barbecue.
sauce and barbecue sauce and Polynesian.
Bro, you can get
Who gets
barbecue
barbecue
sauce from McDonald's.
Why would
Who
I
gets
get?
barbecue sauce at Chick-fil-A?
Don't do that. What the heck? What kind of question is that?
Barbecue sauce at Chick-fil-A.
What the heck?
Why are you getting barbecue sauce willingly at Chick-fil-A? Like out of all.
Why wouldn't
Because
I?
they got all them exclusive flavors and you over here getting barbecue sauce.
Exclusive flavors?
You can go to Dollar
What
Store and
the
get
hell
barbecue
is
sauce.
exclusive?
Polynesian, Chick-fil-A, the
That sweet and sour
sriracha.
sauce that
Honey
they have
roasted
anywhere.
barbecue.
It's not sweet and sour, it's Polynesian.
Honey roasted barbecue
have
is for the freaking salad.
No, it's not.
It don't come.
It's a little like packet. It's in a little packet
I
like
never
a
even
ketchup
seen
packet. Yes, you've seen it before.
So it's
roasted
okay,
barbecue?
bruh. Fine.
It's literally a little packet, like how they put the little ketchup packets. That's how it is.
It's for your freaking salad.
You don't pour it on that little packet. How you got? You're gonna need about 5 of them. You're gonna need about 5 of them to pour all over your whole salad.
Okay.
Who's doing all of that?
You're gonna need 20 of them for a burger.
You only need one because it fills up the whole burger, or else.
Then you eat dry burgers. If one little packet fills up your whole burger, then your burger just dry.
Sauce of burger? Who puts a whole packet of sauce on their burger?
Me.
It's gonna be dripping and falling off.
I need 2. When I go to Cookout and I get a freaking pulled pork sandwich,
and you get barbecue sauce.
I get barbecue sauce and you drizzle it on there.
Not the whole thing.
You drizzle it with each bite.
You only need one little small packet.
When I go to Whataburger and I get a honey the honey butter chicken strip sandwich, I have them put a nice amount of honey butter on the sandwich, and you get extra honey butter on the side to drizzle honey butter on every single bite.
You don't even need to drizzle it on there. You dip it in the cup.
I drizzle it, I dip it, whatever.
She uses the whole pack.
Exactly. You always need more sauce. Otherwise, your sandwich is going to be dry.
I like my stuff sauced up.
You eat dry. If you could use one little honey roasted barbecue packet.
Bruh. I don't need all that sauce dripping
Yes, you
out.
do. Because remember we went out to eat. He literally bought a whole bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce.
What does that have to do with?
Because you like sauces.
Because I put enough to fit my food. I don't sit there and drizzle it all over with barbecue sauce.
I said I drizzle it on a sandwich. You don't drizzle it on your fries. That's nasty.
Huh? Sauce goes on fries too.
Drizzle it on your fries.
Yes.
No, why would you do that? Now when you touch the food, it's already covered with sauce.
No, that's true. I mean, you just put it on as you're eating it.
Exactly, but you don't drizzle it on your fries.
Oh, yeah,
if you
then
do
it's
that,
gonna
that's
get messy.
dirty. Exactly.
This is literally honey barbecue. The little packet.
I don't know what it look like.
Let me
It's some
see.
in the back right now.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I never had it before though.
And that don't even look like honey barbecue. It look like mustard.
It's literally honey barbecue. You can see that it's yellow
It looked
and
good.
orange mixed.
It looked like
That
a salad
looks
pack
like
though.
mustard. I ain't never had a honey barbecue that was yellow.
Data.
Anyways,
If you put barbecue sauce on your food at Chick-fil-A, I don't want to hear it.
And if you get chicken tenders every restaurant you
I
go
don't get
to,
chicken
I don't
tenders
wanna
every
hear it.
restaurant. I get a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. I get a chicken sandwich
When you go
from
to a restaurant,
Whataburger.
you don't ever explore the menu.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. When I want to.
which is never.
And we went to Taco Mac. What you got? Chicken tenders.
I got boneless wings.
Chicken tenders.
That's not chicken tenders.
is
Chicken
boneless.
tenders is when you pick it up with your finger.
Well, that's
Chicken-
what you gotta do with boneless chicken.
Boneless wings, you put a fork in it. Exactly.
What the
Thank you,
heck?
Zell.
Are you serious? Y'all eat.
And you put a fork through it.
Well, you could put a fork through chicken tenders.
Exactly.
Who's putting a fork through chicken tenders?
So y'all is sitting there putting forks through y'all boneless chicken wings?
Jada, don't be delusional. And then y'all say I don't try different stuff on the menu. When we went to Taco Mac, I have gotten a taco.
Bro, that's not even.
What did you get?
I don't know. That was years ago. And then when we went to Miami and Orlando, I got something different.
No, you don't. You don't even
Trey.
remember what you ate. You just saying that.
Because I vlogged it, so I don't have to remember.
Trey, you do not be trying this.
When we went to that restaurant, Yanni
Miami?
had them cauliflower wings.
Yeah.
You had
yeah.
chickens.
I did not. Look at you. Then we went to Bar Vegan that one time. The three of us, after we went to the Balloon Museum, I got something different. I got a quesadilla. So don't do me talking about I just eat chicken fingers and
That must be
boneless wings.
something new because.
Anyways, enough about that.
Well,
Y'all comment down below what sauces y'all get at your favorite food restaurant. Comment your favorite food restaurant first. Then comment the sauces you get. And then comment your little one too. Meal that you order.
Yeah, from your favorite spot that you go to.
For sure.
And let Jada and Trey know that Chipotle is the best spot in the whole world.
It's not.
It's really not. So nobody's going to comment
Because
that.
depending on which one you go to, it'd be a hit or miss.
Right.
Bro, Chipotle be
If you
bussin'.
order online.
I mean, that's true. It's true. It depends, but I feel like that's for every spot.
No.
It depends who
Chick-fil-A
making
get
it,
it right
what
no
time
matter
you go.
where you go.
Oh, that's cap.
No matter where you go.
That's
they get
cap.
It right.
I've definitely been to Chick-fil-A before and the fries were soggy.
So you just ask for a new one. They'll say,
But
my
that's
pleasure.
the point. Every time it don't be bussin'.
You ask for a new one. They say, my
And
pleasure.
that's the same for Chipotle. If
What
it's
are
not
They don't
right.
say my pleasure.
fries?
Huh?
They don't say my pleasure. Or have a blessed day. You supposed to be Christian.
Oh, not you coming from my relationship with God. What does God have to do with this?
Anyways,
What were you gonna say, Jada?
I said, what are soggy fries?
Fries that are soggy.
So
Now
it'd
she
be-
trying to be delusional. We all know what soggy fries is.
No.
They don't be crispy and like with a little
Soft
bit of
fries.
salt. No,
Yeah,
they
they're
just be like
dry and like soggy.
yeah.
Soggy is wet. That's
Yeah, it'd be like flimsy. You know how when you get Chick-fil-A fries,
They're
they're supposed to be
crunchy
fresh and
and-
crunchy with a little bit of salt,
so
fresh and
soft
hot.
fries.
Yeah, soggy.
Soggy is wet. That makes
It'd
me
be
think
soggy.
of
The
fries drenched
condensement
in
from
oil.
the heat makes the fry
I've
soggy.
Soggy
never
from
seen a-
sweating out.
Exactly.
I've never seen a soggy fry.
When it
Jada,
sweats out, she's
Just
being
trying to be
delusional.
argumentative.
She's being very delusional this episode. We are sorry, y'all, for her nonsense.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Jada-
we are
Jada
already
acting up.
at least a
not
good
being
10 minutes in. So let's change the topic.
Jada getting like me.
Like, y'all want to be argumentative so bad.
Anyways, speaking of argumentative, in today's episode, we're talking about character flaws.
The show.
So, what are some things y'all would say y'all are maybe? What are some good character things y'all have about yourself, and then some things y'all are working on?
Ooh, and then let's point out our own.
Yeah, that's
character
what we're talking
flaws
about.
that
Our
we
own.
don't- No, about each other.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, hold
We already did it before.
on. Well, if y'all want to,
Y'all being scary.
I said if y'all want to. If Jada don't want to, we don't have to do it.
It doesn't
being
matter.
It's like I don't want y'all coming for me on camera.
We don't come for each other. We don't be coming for each other. Just be like, oh, you do this. And then you'll argue about it.
I don't argue about it every time.
Yes, you do.
Every time?
Yes, Jade. I mean, Yanni.
Okay. So you want to do it?
It don't matter.
Okay, start off with your own.
Okay. Start off with your own.
Exactly.
I'll go. You said good traits?
Yeah, good and bad, or good things and things you're working on.
I wonder if a good trait is the thing that Shakur was talking about that one episode about like overextending yourself.
That could be a good
Why
thing.
is, I don't think that's a good trait.
You don't think overextending yourself? Go above and beyond? I feel like for the right person, it's a good
I
thing.
guess when I think of overextending yourself, I'm thinking you're like. When I
Spreading
hear the
yourself thin.
word over, I think of like overwhelmed or like over like it just feels like
True.
you're doing more than you.
It may not be a good
should.
trait because if you're overextending yourself, then I mean like
Like you're going over the amount.
and then it's gonna
that
get to
you
a point in
should.
time where you may like fall back or you may not fully commit
Well,
at that level as you.
I kind of want
once
to combat
did.
that because I feel like for the right person, when I think of that, I hear of going above and beyond. I feel like for the right person, going above and beyond is a good thing. Like,
me see.
doing something when you don't feel like it, that could be a form of overextending yourself because you don't feel like it. But for the right person, even though I don't feel like it, I'm going to still do it because this is somebody that I love, you know?
For sure.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think of some good traits of mine. I know a good trait is being able to, and this took time, but being able to forgive people. Even if they did me wrong, I still have like a heart where I like to forgive and not necessarily forget, but just understand like you're a human too. For example, my dad, when I talk about my experiences and stuff in episodes and stuff like that, I'm not saying it from a point of I'm trying to bring up his past and keep putting that out there, but it's like I gotta tell my truth.
That's real.
But at the same time, I forgive him and I forgive whatever occurred in the time period.
So forgiving,
Forgiving.
something you've been, that's good because I used to be a type of person where it's like,
It's
I hold
done.
grudges, bro.
For
Don't
sure.
come to me for weeks. I'm holding this at my
For
heart.
weeks, years, never.
Ever.
So yeah, I definitely I like that. I like how I don't know, I have a heart for like kids and animals. I noticed that. Like I don't know, it's something about like kids and animals where it's like, oh, like gotta be overprotective of them. Like if you bring a kid around me, they're gonna be straight.
That's real.
Yeah. I like my process to figure it out by any means. So no matter what's going on, just being able to look at where I'm at right now, but know that there's more on the other side once I get through this.
How many things are we naming about our own selves?
Yeah, because that's like 4, right?
You can say whatever.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I got for right now.
Okay.
I could start with some good ones.
I have a question. Well, before I say mine, do y'all really like I guess, go deep or like do a deep dive in like examining yourself and do it often. Like really seeing, like asking yourself, what are my issues, or asking God to reveal what are your issues. Like, do y'all do that often?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always aware of things I need to work on. So
For
it's like
sure.
always on my mind, like things I need to work on. So yeah.
I feel
sure.
that. That's good.
What about you?
Same.
Yeah.
I think my self-awareness came once I got saved. God
Me too.
showed me like everything about myself.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, girl, you got issues. And
Girl,
so I think with that came like a lot of self-awareness. But you could go.
Wait, you didn't finish anything else.
I'm gonna
You don't
say
have-
my flaws.
You don't have
you
more
can say
good stuff
good
about
things
yourself?
first.
I didn't say anything yet.
You don't want to go next?
I'm still thinking. I know
Okay.
I'm trying to put my thoughts together. I don't want to talk without my full thoughts
Got
together.
you. No, because I thought that's what you were like about to do, but it's cool.
Oh no, I just had the question first.
Got you.
But
No, I'm still thinking too.
Yanni, you have good stuff about yourself?
I want to form my thoughts, like Jada said.
Well, y'all just threw me out in the woods because I had to come up with something.
It's like that's why I asked how many you're coming up with, because like, ooh, I gotta come up with 4 things.
okay, well, I'll take my time to get this out then.
Oh Lord, let me go then.
It's like, we gonna be here forever.
Okay, I can go.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say one good thing I feel like I have about myself is my ability to see the good in people. Like I have the habit of like overlooking red flags in people because I see the potential, like, okay, this is a good person, or something like that. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good habit I have. Something else, I'm thinking. Something else, I feel like another good habit I feel like I have about myself is encouraging people. So I like to pour into people and to bring out the good in people. And if somebody's feeling sad, I like to talk to them, make them feel better, or whatever the case may be. So I like to pour into people. Another good thing, oh my gosh, I'll say being myself. I'm not afraid to be myself. I'm trying to think. So no. It's like I know they're there, but it's like
When you're put on the spot, it's like, what are you thinking?
it's like you was flowing. I'm like, oh my gosh, spotlight.
Yes.
Okay. I
Well, so what
definitely
are the
agree.
things-
I like to give people words of encouragement, and I like to pour into people and talk positively of who they are.
Yeah.
So if I see them tearing themselves down or something like that, I'll like,
That's
you
real.
know, like show them all the good sides of what they do and who they
That's
are.
real. I'll say another good thing I like to do is supporting people.
Yeah.
So like whenever I hear
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
needs a graphic or something, I'm like, Trey, my friend Trey, he do graphics. Hit him up.
Yeah.
Or like if I'm out talking to somebody, I'm like, yeah, my friend Jada, she's a whole fashion designer.
For sure.
Or whenever I'm out with Shakoya, I'm like, my friend Shakoya, she has a Christian magazine.
Yeah.
So I like to support people. Even like whenever I see y'all post, I like to comment, all of that
Yeah.
stuff. So
I do that too, like
Yeah.
gassing people up every time I see you. Even if like nobody in the comments, I'll be the person to
Exactly.
comment and
That
be
part.
like, keep going. I like what you're doing. You know?
That
That's
part,
real.
same. So we're only doing good ones first.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say another one.
Okay.
I'll say another good trait I have is not being not being quick to judge somebody, especially being in Christ. Now, of course, there's might be something I'm like, okay, that's not good, like that's a sin and stuff like that. But I like to not just quickly like, oh, this person, look this way, or they, just quickly just being judgmental. It's like, okay, you never know what they've been through to make them look that way, or what they're going through in that season or whatever. So that's another good thing that God has blessed me with, to not just judge people. And yeah, so you can go.
Okay. I would say something for me that I think is a good character trait would be I feel like I can be really calm or slow to react to something that does upset me, which depending on what it is, sometimes people may need to, you may need to set someone straight, but
You're pissing me off.
but okay, for example, when I did my photo shoot, this model, one of the models, she like ripped my top, trying to help, but she had like ripped it, and then she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "It's okay." Yeah. And she's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's okay." Like, and
You're like, say it's okay to keep yourself.
like, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. It's okay.
It's like, but if you say it one more time, I might stop.
Right. And I was like, all right, I took the top and I went to like another room. And then I was like, okay, let me just try and like hand sew it up together and fix it. But I think that's like a good thing. Even when I think about like having kids and stuff, I know like I've dealt with things like when you're a parent, it's like so fast to react. Like, oh, as soon as something happened, they automatically yell at you or like scream at you or something. Yeah. But even if somebody does really do something, I don't think the reaction always has to be like anger. Yep. And so I would say that's one thing. I like to make people feel good, like whether that's laughing or feeling like, I don't know, just good. Yeah. I like to like meet people where they are.
That's real.
And I like to, how do I say? I like to see people achieve their dreams. So in that sense, I love talking to people like helping them figure out things. There we go. Like giving people ideas or helping them figure out like how they're going to get to their goal, helping them figure out what it is that they want. I like to listen to my friends too. If they are going through something, I don't like to listen to everybody. But
you're like, don't come off on with that mess.
Right. But if you're my friend, then yes, I like to listen to my friends for sure. And be there for them. And that's some stuff that I think is...
Those were good.
Some of my good traits.
And I could say I see that in both of y'all.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely like to make people laugh and be a light and like breaking the ice in certain rooms.
Same.
So yeah.
Me too.
We like that. All right. So what do y'all do with those? How do y'all feel as though... Do y'all feel as though people can see that within y'all, everything that y'all named?
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's how we show up for the most part.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, y'all, what's up? I know you're enjoying the episode, but real quick, we wanted to take a second to talk to y'all.
Hey, pull out your phones right now and text the word GP Crew to the number down below. Let's get it.
Go do that right now. You're going to get updates about new drops, events, and so much more.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let me get back behind the camera. Let's get it.
So do y'all want to do, since we're on good now, do y'all want to do the good things we see in each other? And then we can move on to bad. Yeah. And then we can do our own bad. And then the bad we see each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
All right. So since Trey went first, we can go for Trey.
Okay.
I would say you're really supportive for sure. Funny. Yeah, you really show up for your friends.
Yeah.
Like, you pay attention to the details. Like, you have notes on your friends. Like, oh, Yanni has a little brother. But I think that's, like, really good. Like, you're dependable for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, like, really, really dependable. Even, like, if you know your friend needs something, like, you'll just show up and provide it. Like, oh, when I needed a flyer for Tamron Hall, and you like had just went and made one. I didn't even ask, but you had just went and made one.
That was dope.
Or like going to the Arc and stuff. I was like, well,
that.
I wasn't gonna go because I didn't have a ride. And then you're like, oh, I'll come get you. And so stuff like that, I think that's really cool.
Oh. Thank you.
Yes, I was gonna say the same thing. He's very supportive. Like, even we were talking, he was saying how he wanted to come to the Arc because he was saying how he hasn't. Well, you.
You're like like he's not here.
You were saying how like you haven't been there in a minute, and so you wanted to come and support because you haven't been there yet.
No,
and also he was saying how you were saying how like you are proud of seeing me with my pop-up, and you know you had the same feeling when you see Jada, and every time she see her jeans, or even when we're out, whenever something's happening, you'll be quick to whip out that phone and get some BTS.
That too.
Even my YouTube videos, you be commenting. You know, I always be seeing you on Jada stuff, my stuff as well. So even Zell's stuff. Like literally yesterday, you posted on your story Zell's YouTube video and put a link. So I feel like that's one of your like top qualities for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I like supporting my friends and like putting the people that support me in front of them, like putting y'all in front of the people that support me and showing them like they're doing good stuff. Go support them too.
That's a really good quality.
Yeah.
I think we should say stuff also, even outside of friendship. I think good character doesn't always have to do with, well, it's a put part. Okay, meaning like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay, for example, you could say, oh, this person is always on time. Now, I can't say that about you.
We can't say that about you neither.
I can't say that about you.
No, we can't say it about you. You just started a couple months ago.
Exactly. Everybody here.
So where does the timeline go back to?
Zell is the only one that is consistently on time.
Wow.
Everybody.
So starting when do I get my credit for being on time?
A year.
Because I've been early for a lot.
12 months.
Yes.
Because we all
just
have
mad
our
y'all be
seasons.
late.
I have my seasons of always being on time.
This is supposed to be the good side. Wait, let's get to the.
Y'all just mad because I used to be one of the ones that was late, and now I'm coming to Ohio, and y'all still trying to get me on time. But I'm like, come on, guys.
Can we stay on the good stuff first? We didn't even get to you or Jada. Relax.
Okay. But
I'm about to go and the rest of the episode arguing about that time. Wait until we get to that part.
okay, fine. Let's just go on to the next. We're going to the next.
Jada the one who started that.
I didn't.
Anyway, let's start
Let's
with
go to the next.
we're not gonna start with you. Let's start with Yanni. Some good stuff. I'm trying to think of some other stuff to say other than what I said before.
Can I go?
Yeah.
About Yanni? I would say good character flaws. I mean,
Hold on, is it good or is it flaw? Like, you're confusing me.
character traits.
I started to think of it. I'm like, was that the title? Yo.
Good character traits. I think you're really loyal. So not just to people, but loyal to God. Like you're loyal to your faith. I think that you are very caring. I think that you're also very supportive. I'm trying to think of other, like in general, a list of character traits.
It's like, let me go on Google and see the options.
Yes, because only reason I say that is because I don't want it to be like how we did our friendship episode.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same. But I'm trying to think of actual like character traits.
Yeah.
And that's why I say not just like, oh, how you are as a friend, but just in general, who you are as a person, what makes your character good.
That's real.
I'm gonna look on Google too.
Okay, I can say one. I admire how you like talk to your family often.
Amen.
Like, if your grandmom calls, you'll just say, hold on 1 second, and then like speak to her for a few, and then let her know, okay, I'll talk to you, but let me finish what I'm doing first, and then I'll get back to you. Or if Herm calls you, anybody, you'll just make sure that you handle that call and not just like get so caught up in everything that like you're doing out here. So I admire that.
Thank you.
Okay, I found a list of some stuff. I think you're honest.
Amen.
Yeah. I feel like. What else? Sorry, y'all. I don't want it to be dead space.
Nice.
I'm looking. I think you're generous as well. I
keep
feel
going.
Are you patient?
I'm working on that. That's actually something guys are really working
She is
on
not
right
patient.
now.
I was like, are you working on it? I don't want to say that. It's like, are you patient?
She is not patient, bruh. She sends something to me to ask me to edit something, and it'll be like, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah, no, that's something guys working on me right now.
But yeah, those are some that I think are some good ones of
Thank you,
you.
Vines.
Aw.
Okay, wait, let me add for Trey then, because I just agree with you, Jay. I really didn't come up with my own.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, let me see.
I think you're creative
Thank
with
you.
like whatever, just wise label and stuff. Like you see things like
part.
really, really big. And you also give a different perspective of if one of us are like, for example, Jada's birthday, when we had the photo shoot and stuff, we were just like, oh, well, like, you know, it's cool. Let's still make it work with the photos.
Yeah.
Or if
'cause
I'm
I was
like
about to-
thinking out of like not doing something, like if we have to go somewhere or something, you'll just be like, well, where are you at right now? What are you doing? You could still see if you can still make it. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Making a way.
Thank you,
Making it
Mom.
happening.
Okay, I'll say for you, Trey, I feel like you're very free spirited. So like, I feel like you're not afraid to be yourself. Like every time we have like a round table or a live episode or something like that, you'll be the first one to like pop off the jokes, make people laugh, be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could tell like you're not afraid to let your personality show. And I don't know if that's something like, because I remember you said you used to be like what's it called? What's
Socially awkward?
Yeah, not socially awkward, but introvert. Introvert. But I don't know if this is something you're working on, but I could definitely tell like you aren't afraid to let your personality show, let people laugh, make people laugh and stuff like that.
For sure. It's definitely something I'm working on because I know for me, I normally have to be really close with people in order to be fully myself.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to learn to like just be who I am, and no matter the room or who's around, like
That's
I am
real.
who I am.
That's
You know?
real.
That's good.
Let me see. Another one is
Yeah.
I
My
sent
bad,
a
y'all. We
list
are
of some stuff.
looking at some stuff.
Y'all
in
see
which,
the link I sent y'all?
Yeah. In which it's cool for us to be organic. This is how it would be if we're just amongst each other talking.
oh, I say you're definitely creative as well.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Definitely creative as
Thank you.
well. Like with your flyers, you're not. I like how you're always willing to like, try stuff. Edit something.
Yeah.
and make it be your own. Not just trying to fit in with what people are doing, but wanting to stand out. Like that's what you're doing with your YouTube channel right now with your thumbnails and your
sure.
pictures you're posting. So definitely creative as well,
Gracias.
And I think humble too.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gracias. Yanni's, she's the last thing I'll say is you're ambitious. With like
That part.
editing and just getting stuff done. Like if you set your mind to it, you'll make it happen. Cause I know for me, I'm more like what is the word I'm looking for? Like
Oh, overthink it.
No, not overthink it. I do that too. But I don't simplify things in my mind. It's like I'll make it very, very complicated. Whereas you'll make it simple as possible and just like get it done. Like a video edit or a clip, it's like, all right, let's just get these clips done. Me, I'm thinking like, oh, let's cut this and then put this up here. So yeah, I like that.
And I think you're like really motivated too.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's go for Jada Waiter.
Let's go for Jada.
Very helpful.
Period.
I know every time I come to you with something that's like I'm dealing with or like a season I'm in or something I'm struggling with, you be quick to give them like tips, them like that advice. Like even I remember every time I remember before when I was telling you about a photo shoot I wanted to do and I was like, I don't know what I want to do. You were giving me so many good ideas, bruh. And you was flowing back to back with it. It was that time we was driving. I forgot where we were going. But I say you're definitely helpful. And I think we're all creative. So that's another thing I want to give to you. You're very creative, like in your work. The way you show up online, like you don't want your pictures to be just like any other fashion brand. You want your stuff to be different. And even if you, nope, not gonna say that, amen. But you want to make sure all your stuff stands out. And I think that comes from you having a creative mind. Even the way you dress is creative, you know? Like the way you know, sometimes do your hair, like you're not afraid to put a little zigzag or something, you know? So that's something I want to get to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that. Gracias.
Okay, I'll go. I'll definitely start off by saying you have I don't know if I should give this to you, but okay. No, because I was gonna say she has good like food choices with places, but it's not. I don't know, because you be trying some different stuff, so I can't trust you.
The only thing you don't like is sugar and ramen noodles. That's not a food place. That's the only thing you don't like about my food.
It's just like the certain stuff that you pick is just very questionable. But other than that, you do have very, very good food choices. You know how to cook. Like the fact that she made the macaroni at the
girl, it looked bussin'.
It was good, but it's like you gotta just trust the Lord when she's
don't do that.
She has food options and stuff. I would say like you may not see it, but you definitely know how to. Or I don't think you know, but you're able to like gravitate in any room. Like everybody, like be like, oh, they'll compliment whatever. Like even when we were going to the loft, you got a whole work gym outfit on, and somebody was like, oh, I love your hair. So it's like you just always could grab people's attention in some kind of way. So yeah, that, and then you're very creative. You know how to draw. You know how to draw and like paint and all of that stuff. And you do it good without having to see stuff. Like I know how to draw, but you know how to do it like just off the strength. You feel me? And one thing Jada don't like is ghetto. So I don't know if that's a good or bad trait. But Jada do not like a lot of ghetto. Like she like a little bit, but
I used to. Trust me, used to real bad.
I'll say another one is you're very empathetic.
Yeah.
Like every time we're out, Jada be like, yo, I feel bad.
You be doing that too.
I do that sometimes. But I feel like Jada does it more than me. She always feeling bad for somebody. But yeah, I'll say you're very empathetic. You have a soft spot.
That's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
You have like a soft spot for not just people, but like everything. You know. Yeah. Okay. So that was random.
Yeah, that was random.
They're dancing behind the camera.
I'm crying.
But yeah, very empathetic.
Okay, and I'll say you're also resilient. Like no matter what you're going through, you may go through something like really, really challenging in the moment, and you may cry and not tell us until after. Right. But at the end of the day, you still find a way to get through it and like keep going and not be able to let nothing take you off your path.
That's a good one.
Another one. Jada gonna put that stuff on, so she's very fashionable.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's another one I give you. Very know how to dress for sure.
That part, gracias.
Talented. Yeah, I see. Really, just it's a full like you have a full ton of good traits. Fashionable. I'm looking at the words. Artistic. Easygoing for sure.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Aww,
yeah, that's what I see.
Y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Me too.
So the bad
stuff. Back to this timing.
The bad team.
So we go for ourselves or okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying timing because I've been working on that. So
2 weeks. Okay.
No, a few months. Something you guys cannot say.
I was consistently on time for months.
Jada.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I said 4 months. I didn't say yesterday.
You guys can go first.
Look, Trey was the first one to always be late. Both of y'all were the one. No, actually, you used to start off one time when you were in another state. For some reason, they helped you be on time. And then you move here, and then you was late.
Because Atlanta traffic be different.
And then Trey was just always late.
Always.
Still late. But sometimes he's on time.
Sometimes.
And
Just
I
not
be on
recently.
time a lot of times. But lately, I've been in a little late
I love how you
season.
give yourself that little grace.
Exactly.
And we're not gonna talk about because Yanni, she used to be late too when she used to.
She was.
No. I'm saying she used to be late and be able to get away with it because then times would get pushed back. Like for Alex's episode, she was late.
I was?
Technically,
Oh, yeah.
But we had ended up pushing the time back 2 hours, and that happened
yeah,
multiple
it was
times.
trash.
She was about to get late.
I remember that. Why are you talking about something that was last February?
Guys, we're
on
not about to
hold.
do that. We're talking
Wow,
about Trey.
so
Always
you're
late.
living in the past?
Bro, we're talking about the best.
We're talking about right now.
In the best.
I'll say right now, time management.
Okay,
is-
with some bad treats.
you guys go first. You started.
You go
You
first.
started.
You started for the positive. Just start again for the negative.
Okay, some bad traits. I know that when I'm not in the mood, sometimes I have my moments where I just don't want to be bothered. And that can, like, the same way I can light up a room, I feel like I can also, like, shift the energy because I just don't want to be bothered in that moment. And it's like, leave me alone and don't keep asking me what's wrong because I'm going to get annoyed. And my answers may be sarcastic or something like that. So, yeah, I know that I have to work on that. Like, just because I'm not having a good day or just because something isn't going right, that don't mean that everybody has to experience that same energy. So that's, what else can I say? Yeah, definitely time management. I know that's a thing that I just really have to work on.
Definitely.
Jada, because you need to add that to your list too. I'm trying to think of what else. Give me some, y'all say y'all's and then I'll come back.
So I'll say one of mine is definitely sometimes I get in these like moods where I'm kind of like irritated. And same for me, like when I'm in these moods, I don't feel like talking. My mood is gonna be off, energy is gonna be off, like, and I'm not afraid to show it. Like when I'm in these moods, I don't care about
Like,
lighting
anybody
room.
could get it for run that moment.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I'll say another one for me is I tend to be overly competitive. Anybody can get it in the spades, but yeah, sometimes I could tend to just want to win and I'm doing whatever I got to do to win. So that's another thing for me. But I kind of like being competitive because it makes things fun, you know? It's
feel
like,
it.
who wants to just play just to play? Like, being competitive makes the games fun. Like, we
feel
both
that.
need to want to win.
For sure.
So, yeah. What else? Something else, a character thing for me is my mind tends to go everywhere. So sometimes it's hard for me to focus. So, like if I need to sit and do something, my mind's like, did I lock my car door? And then I go lock my car door. And then I'm like, did I unplug the iron? And then I go unplug the iron. And then I'm like, okay, let me go get back to do what I need to do. And then I go do it. And then my mind starts to go to other things. So that's something else I'm working on right now. Being able to laser focus in like short time spans.
That's it?
Yeah, I think that's probably it. Oh, procrastinating is another one for me. One thing about me, I'm gonna wait till last minute. I leave for North Carolina tomorrow. My bag's still not packed.
Bro, that be me. Especially when I come back from a trip, it be take me weeks to unpack.
Suitcase gonna sit right there for a few
Right
weeks.
there.
No, for real.
So yeah.
Okay. I got a lot.
Ooh.
But I'm not going to say everything. I have graduated. I used to lie for real, but now I tell baby lies. So I've graduated to baby lies. So like, oh my God, I did not see your message.
Oh yeah, I be doing
Or
that.
like, I don't know. When I just don't want to explain myself.
Like this time with Princess.
I'm just gonna say the quickest thing I can say because I don't feel like explaining myself right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah.
You got
But
caught in 4K that one day.
I did, bruh. I would say how I communicate. Like yesterday, somebody had asked me to go somewhere with them, and I was just like, I'm just not gonna respond because I feel uncomfortable with telling people like I don't want to do this with you or hang out. Or how I communicate though definitely is a flaw. It's definitely improved over the past few years, but how I communicate, I'll say like selfishness, but like where I am right now, it's very like picky choosy, or however you want to say. Like the people that I love, I'm gonna go hard for it. Like,
Yeah.
I go hard for y'all, or I show up for y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
But in general, until something becomes super important to me, then it's like I don't know. It's like a level of selfishness as far as like I'm not gonna go out of my way for everybody. Mm-hmm. But if I love you, yes. Like if I really care about you, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to be like selfish to the point to where I didn't want to like be like giving towards nobody.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, nah, really just the people I really care about. But I don't know if that's just a normal like, or is that a boundary thing? Like you don't go out of your way for everybody or what? But like, I don't know. Like I think about how, okay, I think about, I've been in my church for a year and I still haven't started like serving it, but I want to, but it hasn't became that much of an importance to me because, and this kind of goes into another point, is sometimes it's very easy for me to get so consumed like with me as far as like my life is about me, which I feel like our life is supposed to be about other people to some degree. Like even when you think about business, like your business is not necessarily for you, but it's for people, or, you know, but I don't know. I've been thinking like if that's selfishness because it's like you're so wrapped up in like my life that you still haven't started like serving at your church.
Yeah.
And so that's something I'm trying to work on, is like not being so consumed with my life to get to the point to where I am more selfless towards other people and not just the people that I really care about.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I would say also, it's a lot. I'm trying to just think of one or two more that I could say though. But those are some of the big ones. And okay, something else that I actually had this revelation of too is I spent so many years always thinking, because of how I grew up or how my dad talked to me, that I have to be a good person. And I have finally accepted that I'm not a good person, but not just me, like everybody. Like I finally accepted that like I'm not perfect, but like no one's perfect.
Yeah.
And I think that for many years, I just have gotten so caught up in the fact that I have to try to be perfect or present myself as perfect, and feeling like I'm stuck in presenting myself as perfect. And then God was like, 'cause you're not. And it just like, I don't know, I just had this whole like the glass shattered type of moment, and just realizing like you're flawed, but that's okay because everybody is flawed.
Yeah.
But I'll say I guess that too was a thing. It's just like feeling like you have to present yourself as perfect, even if everything is going terrible behind the scenes. Everyone has to think like you're a good person. Everyone has to think highly of you, even though like you got issues. But it's like that's how I was like raised, you know? And so I am now at a place where I'm like accepting like who I am, like the good and the bad.
So
Yeah, for sure. I wrote down some more like stuff that I could be like transparent about. Yeah, I know that for sure. Like being a workaholic, for me, my mind is always like on what's the next thing I could do as far as like work sometimes. And I have to learn how to like balance that, because like a lot of times I'll look at things as if like this is no point in me being out here. I could be figuring out some more stuff and getting my life together. So like being a workaholic, sometimes having lack of interest in stuff to the point where I tune people out if they're like talking. Like if somebody's talking and I'm not interested, I would just be like, oh, and like just to be like, oh, okay, like yeah, that's dope. And then like sometimes people are catching me in a moment where they realize I'm not listening, because I'll say like, oh yeah, that's dope, and they'll be like, what? Like you didn't even hear what I said. I know definitely having a lot of like self-criticism on myself, like being extra hard on myself, and just going hard on like everything, that perfectionism, and trying to constantly have this overall image of like everything has to be perfect. Definitely over promising, and then sometimes being a little bit, sometimes not being interested in doing it no more. So like I'll commit to something sometimes, and this is like, especially with family, I do that the most, like committing to something and then being like, bro, I don't want to do this no more. And then, that was like a few. And then what else did I, definitely procrastination, sometimes being forgetful, like somebody will tell me something and it'll just slip my mind. That goes back to like an interest sometimes, or sometimes I'm just not listening. Definitely, what else did I rate? Not being upfront sometimes, so like not communicating, which I'm really being intentional about working on. And the last thing that I'll say is like being very, and I'm learning how to like be a little bit less like this, but being like selfish. So like if I ask a person, I'll ask them multiple times, like, do you want something to eat? Are you hungry? Because I'll buy you what you want, but don't ask for my stuff, because I want to have my own thing. And I'm always like that. Like I want to have my own stuff, like own crib, all that stuff. So yeah, those are like a few things that I'm working on. And it's like, you just gotta work through them. But I feel like it comes with the whole thing of like having those bad traits. You'll need to pick like a few good traits to have that are most important in order to be a good person. Like you should continue to evolve and work on those bad habits that you have. But the overall intent and goal should be to pick a few good habits and traits that you can have that matter the most. So like people get turned off by lying. People get turned off when you're not accountable. People get turned off when you don't respect their time. Those things that matter to other people, I would say those are the habits that are most important to be prominent about.
That's real.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh, can I add to mine?
Yeah, and I'm gonna add two after you.
Okay. I'll say I want to add one good thing. One good thing I have is I vacuum a lot.
You do. That vacuum go off 2 times a day, 3 times a day.
I have a good, I have a strong, I guess you could say a strong habit of vacuuming. Every time, I got to vacuum before I leave the house, before I take a shower, before I eat, before I work. I got to vacuum.
It's like nothing's on the ground at this point.
It's like you vacuuming up the carpet. But yeah, I love vacuuming. I love seeing the lines. It just makes me feel so clean. And then I'll say a bad habit I have is being argumentative sometimes. I like to debate and go back and forth with people about something that I believe. And now if it's something I don't have no strong topics about, you got that. I don't care. Yeah. But if it's something that I actually feel strong about, I'm going to go back and forth with you until the end. Okay? Yeah. That's a habit I have. It's like I'm God's lawyer. And yeah. Oh, I have another bad habit. This is something I'm working on right now. I have a bad habit of wanting to buy an outfit for every event I'm going to. I told myself I was not going to buy nothing for the Atlanta Street Market and the Arc, and I ended up buying something. So,
you did?
Yes. I bought the little net thing I wore under my shirt for the Arc. And
I was thinking about that when you showed me. I was like, did she just buy that or she already had that? And then
Atlanta Streetwear Market, what did I wear? Oh, I wore a dress.
And then you got the hat.
Yeah. It's a real thing, y'all.
But I don't know. I don't think that's a bad habit.
It is.
That's not a character flaw.
It's a character. Bad money management.
But it's like, that's what you love, because I do the same thing, so I don't look at that as bad. It's just you want to look clean when you go to new stuff.
Bro, I don't care what event it is, I need a new thing.
Like some people know how to, like Jada, she know how to work
Put
with
something together.
stuff that she already has.
Yeah.
And me, I'd be like, throw the whole closet away.
No, for
just
real.
get something new.
I can't buy nothing.
Y'all
But
are
yeah.
funny.
That's me.
Okay.
Okay, I would say bad money management too. Then I would also say hard. Okay, I feel like maybe I could be a little prideful. I don't know if that's pride though. I don't know. Well, you and me talked about it in the car as far as to why I don't reach out to people when I actually need help, and it has some more so to do with like fear of their reaction. And so, yeah, like when I'm going through stuff and people ask me, how are you? I'd be like, I'm good. I never really tell people, but my grandmother's like, that's prideful. But also, I think a character flaw too is, I'm hard-headed ever since I was a little kid. Always
Oh,
hard-headed.
yes. Yes. Bruh, Jada, we literally, I'm sorry, but when we were outside for her birthday that one night, and we were going down a dark, they were going down a dark alley. And I was looking like, I know she not about to go down this dark alley. It's no lights
In a
over
rich
there.
neighborhood.
And she's like,
a dark alley in a rich
It
neighborhood.
wasn't no
So you
rich
just like me.
neighborhood.
You
What's
was
about
getting
to
on
happen?
me, going to the Dangerland sugar market. You walking
No,
down
because
the
I'm
dark
not gonna go down no dark alley in the hood.
That wasn't, that
still a
was the
dark
hood.
alley.
We were in, that was a nice neighborhood, bro, with big old mansion houses. We was probably gonna see some little white people walking with their little puppies.
You don't know what, Jada, it was 4 a.m. almost.
And okay, white people be out all times of the night.
Okay, there's some bad white people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some bad black people. You gotta put that
Yeah,
in there.
black people and but she's saying as if there's
In a rich neighborhood.
It wasn't
Okay, yes,
rich.
it could be bad white people in that rich neighborhood.
exactly.
But
And she's like, wee. And Yanni's like, oh, I'm gonna go down there too.
and then I turned
because
around.
I have a sense of adventure. I'm adventurous. And
She is
that's my good
adventurous.
character. That's
trait.
my good character
But
trait.
it's
I'm
like
adventurous.
some things you don't need to be adventurous about. Like, not 4 a.m. going down a dark alley.
But
Like, that
if it was the hood, I wouldn't do that. It was a rich neighborhood. Comment below. What would you rather prefer? Would you rather go down a dark alley in a rich neighborhood or the hood?
in a rich
Answer
neighborhood, they probably got gun laws to shoot anybody that's on their property.
I
True.
rebuke.
Okay, in the
You in their
hood,
neighborhood.
they might steal the scooter that we on. No offense to the hood, but my family. I have
Jada always gets to a point where she over-explain it.
Her 4K being empathetic. It literally just happened.
always-
She felt
Remember
bad.
about the other thing we were talking about before we started?
What?
She always we can't say it.
I
He's
forgot.
talking about what? What you call it? She always gets to a point where she gotta over-explain like stuff. And we be like, Jada, we get it.
I be over-explaining stuff.
I mean, they be stealing scooters in the hood.
They do.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm just saying. But
So
let me say the last
Okay.
thing. Last
I have
last
more to
thing.
say.
no,
The
we've
last
been
more,
going down the
just
whole
one
list. They
more.
know who
The
y'all are.
last thing I would say, after like being hard headed and like taking a while to listen, I would say taking a while to change sometimes. Some stuff it may be like, oh, quick to change. But some things it may take me like just going through it over and over and over and over. And I just, one of my prayers lately have been like, God, help me to be someone who's able to realize the problem and then like change immediately. And then a good
Jada, you said one more thing.
A good character flaw I'll say too is I am a person who's always like looking to, I feel like find the answer like ever since I was like younger. It's like I try and figure something out.
For sure.
And now I'm done.
I have one more to add.
Finito.
One more bad trait I used to have is wanting a sweet treat after every meal.
That's not bad. You just
I
ate
used
your
to want a little
vegetables.
Pop-Tart or chips. It's like, you are full.
It's like, ain't nothing fit else in there. Stop.
Yeah.
I used to do that too when my back was big.
For sure.
Like, it's like you are full. Like, you're just eating at this point for your stomach to explode. Like, why are you still
Literally.
eating?
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so with these good and bad traits, there's a lot that we can work on. And I feel as though the overall point of this conversation is to be very self-aware about your good and bad traits, because some traits can really turn you off. So for example, I don't know, y'all didn't watch about like Amanda Seales and stuff, but I can explain to y'all real quick.
I know
Yes.
what it is.
Okay,
I
wait.
think he's saying Amanda Bynes.
No, Amanda Seales.
I had to
So
think about it.
yeah, aside from that, well, no, going into that, she did a episode with Club Shay Shay. What happened?
I have a question.
Okay, yeah.
Are you talking about the autism thing?
No,
okay.
that's why you should have let me get to the point. That's 2 seconds wasted on the clock.
They were talking about autism in that episode.
Okay, let me finish.
Okay.
So she was being very, she was more so, what's the word? She was more so pondering on the bad traits of herself. I mean, on the bad things that happened to her life. Y'all are so childish, bruh. For the audio listeners, they're just sitting here cackling to the top of their lungs, bruh. Especially
We're not
Yanni.
even at the top of our lungs.
Y'all can't
We're at
breathe
the
right
bottom
now.
of our lungs. We're not even loud.
Y'all, just hush.
We
couldn't even make a sound.
You over here crying.
You cried yesterday.
Because I didn't want to bury that person.
Can you finish your point?
I'm trying. You literally interrupt me every
We
2
didn't.
seconds.
You started talking about. You interrupted yourself.
Anyway, what I was saying is Amanda Seales, she was very oblivious to the fact that she pondered on so many negative thoughts. So she pondered on,
yeah.
oh, this happened to me when I was 5 years old. This happened to me when I worked on Insecure with the what's the lady name? That's Issa
Rae.
Rae. She was like, this happened to me when I was working with Issa Rae. And so she didn't realize in the moment that a lot of her traits, or I won't say a lot of her traits because I do feel as though she's a good person. I don't know too much. I'm learning about her more, but I realized she was oblivious to some of the traits that she has. So she's a very, very smart woman. But, you know, sometimes with a person being very, like, too intelligent, they come off as, like, a know-it-all. And that's how she came off. Like, every time Club Shay Shay or Shay Shay was trying to explain, like, well, do you think this was racism, or do you think this is just how kids were acting when she talked about her childhood and, you know, being bullied and stuff like that? It's like she just found every reason to victimize herself and not realize that in some cases you may be the common denominator, and that's why you may not get invited to events and stuff like that now. So it's like not being aware.
You
of
just hit
herself.
on so much stuff that I want y'all to go watch that video I seen y'all.
Oh, that you sent us the other day.
Yes, she said, how can you be like, you can't be a child of God and also like always victimizing yourself as well. Because and then she brought up a scripture that said that you like about being a conqueror and stuff. You can't be a conqueror but always be the victim in everything at the same time. It's like either or, like you choose to make yourself the victim in things. And so in that case, she's choosing to make herself the victim.
That's real.
But yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I would say let's end it off with, instead of, we can either do just one thing that we think each of us could work on, or we could like say it about each other, or we can say what we think is the one thing we need to work on the most ourselves.
What's the one about? I'm gonna do the one about Can we do the one about ourselves?
Can we do the one about you?
Huh? Can we do the one where we say it about ourselves?
Yeah, and then say it about each other. It's an honest and transparent moment. Just real quick, Jada be the one giving a lifelong story. We're just the ones that
I haven't
get
given
straight to
no
the
story.
point.
It is almost 7 o'clock.
Okay, real quick, go ahead.
Why do I have to go first?
Okay, I'll go about you.
Okay.
I can say
Just one thing.
just one thing, the argumentative stuff. Like, sometimes it be a little like, all right, I don't have nothing left in me to say. Because you just gotta keep arguing about it. And then I'll say for me, I feel as though time management will really be like a game changer.
It will.
Not just in like little areas, but I feel as though like it'll be a game changer in everything because it won't give me anxiety about communicating and stuff like that. And I've been working on communication, but I know a way to improve it even more would be time management. So I know that's something that will really like amplify a lot for me.
That's real.
Yeah.
Know about for Jada.
Jada. Okay, what's some of the you go?
I'll go. One thing about Jada, wait, so what do I say? A bad thing?
One thing you think I could work on.
Maybe your text backs.
Oh yes.
Because sometimes I'll text something or it'll be a question or something and she'll just put an exclamation point on it.
No, for real.
Or a
It'd be
little
like, I don't know
question
your
mark.
thoughts because you just put the little reaction.
Exactly.
Or sometimes you won't hear nothing at all.
Exactly. So I'll say that's the one thing.
Okay. I'll say definitely not letting like people like play in your face and be able to like say how you feel. Not just amongst us, but amongst everybody. Like truly say how you feel, and it don't have to be disrespectful. It don't have to be in a matter of you just being flat out ignorant, but just saying how you feel or not letting things go a certain way. Like making it clear, like, no, I don't agree with that, or I know I don't want to do this. That's what I would
stop
say.
doing this. Yeah, that's I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. Wait, so you said
I
did
said
you
one
do
for
yours
you.
about Trey?
No.
Okay.
A bad thing. I'll say sometimes you be playing too much. You start exposing on accident.
I'm sorry.
You do be exposing on accident.
But it's only stuff that we know.
Yes, but some things the public don't need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing I would say. It's like, ooh, I gotta be careful what I tell you. Cause you're gonna slide it out.
You act like I done told your social security number or something, or your front of your
Shoot,
ID.
if I tell you, you might do it on accident.
Yeah, they don't do that.
But yeah, that's one thing I would say for Trey.
I would say for Trey, I think more so just like really being clear on when enough is enough. I guess I could say like more so with clients.
Yeah.
Like knowing like when enough is enough as far as like treatment from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my thing. Like not letting people like continue to treat
kind of the
you.
same thing. Like
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
We be talking about that a lot.
And then y'all need something to work on. I feel like, I feel like you've been getting better at the whole like being on the phone thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you'll like listen more and talk more.
I've been working on it, y'all.
Yeah, but I would say you're working on that. Yeah,
Amen.
I would say that's it.
Okay.
Then what about yourself?
Oh yeah. I think probably one of the most important things that I feel like I should work on right now is like just becoming more organized. In like my space, in my business, in my finances. I think that's like one of the biggest things I could work
That's
on.
real.
That's
And
real.
So yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
So yeah, let's wrap this up. We're gonna answer this last question
Wait,
in
did
5
I
seconds.
go for myself?
Did you say for yourself?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
no.
Okay.
Oh, it's no time.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that was a good episode.
Let them know where they can find Growing Painz real quick.
Wait, did we tell them to comment something?
Comment down what you are
Yeah.
working on. Comment down at least 1 to 2 good character flaws and bad character
Yeah.
flaws, and what do you
Not
feel
good
is-
character flaws.
Oh,
Traits.
good character traits and bad character flaws, and comment down what's the most important thing you feel as though you can work on right now.
Yes. And make sure y'all are streaming on audio experiences, Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We be posting vlogs and stuff like that, so y'all go tune into those. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Growing Painz Pod. Don't forget the zine. Okay, support my brand, Wise Label, and we're gonna be dropping some merch soon, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Show.
And then, did I say? That's it.
Yeah. You can follow me at Roy Travion, and my creative agency is Roy T Made It. Make it a habit to get you a graphic. Let's get it.
And y'all can follow me at Jael Official on Instagram for my couture fashion brand, and then follow my personal at I am Jada Ellis.
Yeah,
Bye.
we out.